Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome back to another video. You joined once again on Mark 7 Golf R to talk about the car market, to talk about why prices are going up, talk about why companies like Arnold Clark and what they're actually doing to kind of incentivize you to actually sell your car with them and why they're doing it, and yeah, kind of talk about what I think is this fascinating topic right now. So let's get straight into this. So yes, a bit of a behind the scenes video, this one, because I forgot to mention something that I did in yesterday's video. I have been running a little bit of a series of why everyone's selling their Golf R. It's not just specific to around the Golf R, it's just that the Golf R is obviously that complete car, and I've noticed it gone up quite a lot, and I've sort of been sharing that kind of weekly to show the price increase of it. And yeah, so please check out that video and please check out the series on that. I'll leave sort of the link in the description and playlist above. Now, companies like We Buy Any Car and Arnold Clark are great ways to sell your car quick and easy. That's the idea. Now, what they're not going to tell you is that the car market for used cars is so strong right now. Like, seriously, it's such a strong asset for a variety of reasons. New cars being quite expensive, to be honest. You know, issues obviously with coronavirus and affecting sort of parts supplies. All these kind of things are having an effect. So I saw an advert actually on one of my videos from Arnold Clark, and it was called, well, I'll show it on screen, I'll also show it here. It's called Glove Box Goodies. And it said, use code AD500 plus you get a free gift when you buy a car. And it's between the 11th and the 14th, which is specifically why I've done this video on the 15th of June, as to not promote it, basically, in some ways. Yeah, so what can you get for that? So if you sell your car with them, you can get a dash cam, you can get a £50 Amazon gift card, £50 M&S voucher, and that's their kind of way to get you in, to sort of almost, not really sucker you in, but, you know, get you to sell their car with them on something which is basically of 50 quid value is nothing. And for me, it's for me to sort of tell you, don't necessarily listen to those adverts and think, oh, wow, I can get a £50, you know, whatever, from anywhere, from M&S. You know, you've got to remember that the value of your car can be worth so much more than that. And this is why I'm trying to encourage people to not necessarily look at these kind of adverts and stuff, and, you know, to shop around, you know, check through We Buy Any Car, check through Arnold Clark, check through your local dealer if you're looking to sell a car. You are the person in power here, and this is what I love about normal cars for normal people. I think it's great. And I think the best thing that I want to tell you is I think the prices are going to keep going up, or certainly stick around this sort of high used car margin for some time. And I've specifically said around August. Now, this is really great news for us because it means you can kind of keep hold of your car and almost have a bit of free motoring if you'd like. It's also great news if you do need the money. Now is a good time to kind of get some decent money for your car. This is also off the back on, unfortunately, today, as expected, lockdown has been increased by another 4 weeks until the 19th of July. What this means for me is it's going to be more of a slow growth. People are still going to be looking for these cars, and you know, it's still going to affect the economy getting back together. So for me, this is kind of like an extended little episode just to sort of tell you, you are, you know, in your Golf R, whatever it may be, are the person in power. I encourage people to do their own research and what they can get for their car, and not to get suckered in by little Arnold Clark things to say, you know, you can get 50 quid Amazon gift voucher here, because realistically to them, they are making a mountain of money from this. At the end of the day, their margins are quite high. You know, whatever you sell your car to them for, they're going to make more on. But more importantly, because they've got so many people after the cars, the stock just keeps going. So there's no ever sort of loss for them. They can just keep getting people in to give them their cars, and they'll keep getting a margin on it. And that's what they need. They need the numbers to come through. It's not just one or two. It's obviously hundreds and thousands of cars. So that's what I would just want to tell people, and hopefully give people the heads up so that you can almost be as well prepared as you can on your car, and to get the most money that you can and that you deserve. And specifically, again, talking about the Golf Rs, I really do think the Mark 8 Golf R has really helped out Mark 7 values. And I do want to discuss this in a little bit more detail in a future video. But in short summary for today's video, cars are very, very, well, due to inflation and stuff, they've gone up by quite a lot. And as a result of that, if you look at a Mark 7 Golf R and compare it to a Mark 8 Golf R, for a normal person, whether you're a car enthusiast or not, there's not much in it in between them. And in fact, I'm not just talking about the performance side of things, I mean of what a car can actually offer as a value to a person. And because of that, people are sort of looking at it and saying, well, why am I spending £40,000+ on a car when you can get a very great car for half that price? You know, and particularly with all the finance deals and deals that you can get these days, you're likely to go for the Mark 7, which makes these cars even more in demand. Now, I do want to discuss this more in a future video as well, and also respond to your comments from yesterday's video. But listen, thank you so much for watching. It's just to give you guys a bit of a heads up, because I know you're going to be seeing adverts like this. It sort of took me a bit by surprise. And I was like, well, I hope people don't just fall for this and just sort of take the first offer because they might get a £50 voucher. You know, if your car's worth tens of thousands of pounds, don't just get suckered in by sort of like a small incentive like that. You know, particularly on the Golf Rs, you know, they are really sought out after. You know, they're not making these cars new anymore. They have a value in themselves. And that's kind of what this channel is about. It's a bit of a community channel. Obviously, if you own a Golf R, you know, subscribe. You should subscribe. It's a great community which I kind of built up over the last sort of 4 years, and you know, you'll enjoy it too. And to be fair, even if you don't own a Golf R, or if you're aspiring to get one, or if you're just interested to know about the car market, those are kind of the videos that you'll hopefully see here. And you know, I'm just a normal person trying to help people out. That's generally the idea of the channel. I'm not looking for anything else other than your support, really. A subscription, a like to the channel, you know, it's not going to cost you anything. Sharing the content is the biggest thing that you can do to help it out, so I can try and get a bit more of a message out to people to help them out, whether it's my ownership of a Golf R, helping people get into cars, and yeah, making sure that you get the most for the time period as well. You know, these videos that I do, I tend to shoot them and I tend to put them out on the day because of the nature that I can do it at. So it's very much real time. So it's worth sticking around and listening to it, basically. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about that Arnold Clark sponsored ad. It made me laugh, and it's something that I wanted to share with you lot because, yeah, £50 incentive on thousands and thousands of pounds worth of car is not particularly an incentive, but I know people will get suckered in for it. And yeah, you shouldn't, unless of course they're offering you the most money. That's basically what I want to say about selling your car. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, subscribe. It really does help this small community channel. Really do appreciate support. You know, heading up to sort of 2,100 subscribers. You know, it's kind of like building up now fantastically well, and just coming up to 1 million views. So if you want to be a part of it, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, so I do massively appreciate it. I'm sure others will do as well. Look at the comments. Whether you get involved or not, it should help you out too. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this nice little video. Have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.